Hi guys, welcome to Oliveboard's YT session. So this is your class for today, idioms based questions. Now this is a premiere video. As you know, I told you I will be traveling, but because it is exam season, you should get definite practice daily. So today guys, we will be practicing idioms based questions. First, for every question, I request you to please first see what is the answer, pause the video, and then I will explain. Right now, in mains, particularly PO mains, you can get idiom related questions, but you don't have to do or learn a lot of idioms, just the common ones that you should know. And I will show you the pattern in this class, what kind of idiom questions can be asked. Right, so let us start. And I'll be there in the comments mostly. If not, you can just try the questions on your own, very useful for all of you. So before I begin, guys, do subscribe to our Oliveboard YouTube channel and also download the app. In the description, you will find the app link. Also, my descriptive English course is live. You also have an opportunity to join mains plus descriptive. So, if you want mains objective for all sections plus descriptive combined, you can go for it. Use my code HARSHITA for maximum discount, Harshita. In descriptive batch, I'm going to teach you, or I'm going to make you write letters and essays plus PDF will be provided. So you can use my code Harshita and enroll today. Now, the new course, which is the practice batch, as you know, for SBI PO, we are coming up with practice batch. You can check that also. Interview batch is live for RRB. Then we have super elite plan, which includes all your major courses. So go for this best plan, super elite, using code Harshita. Now, you already know where will I share the PDF on my Telegram group, Harshita Khurana, the grammar girl. All your PDFs will be updated here for all the 5 p.m. sessions. And I would like you to definitely go through or revise once I upload the PDFs. Now, starting with the first question on your screen, as you can see, I hope I'm not hiding the text. Yeah, I'm not. Okay. See the first question type, which is idioms based. Now, you can always, after every question, pause and try, and then you listen to the explanation so that you know how much you are able to do. Now, you see that correct choice among the 5 options in which the idiom is used incorrectly. Very important, you read your question pattern properly. Incorrectly, where it is used incorrectly. Okay, so first let us discuss the meanings, right? The first one, when we say it is a far cry, what do you mean by a far cry? A far cry means, um, very different from what it should be. Like, if it is a far cry, means it is still a lot of time to achieve something, considerable degree. It is very, very different from what is required, very different. To a great degree, something is very different to what is actually required. Okay, so a far cry, in a negative way, we usually use this word. Okay, then guys, buying a lemon means something with defects. Okay, something which has defects. Okay, lemon, buy a lemon. Up a blind alley, up a blind alley means someone is following a course. Okay, which, now we are saying blind alley, so somebody is following a way or some course which will lead to something negative, an undesirable outcome. So you are following a course of action, but it will lead to something negative, an undesirable outcome. Okay, field day, when you have a great time. Okay, great time, right? These are your meanings. Now, these are not very uncommon ones, these are common ones, right? And you can remember also. For example, blind is written, so undesirable, negative. Blind alley, you are in a path which will lead you to unpleasant experiences. Okay, you can use hints to revise and remember. Now, what was the question incorrectly used? So your answer here is A and C. Why? India set a world record launching 104 satellites from the same rocket, with which was a far cry from the previous record. So in a negative way, we use far cry, which is definitely not the context here, negative. So cancel A. He surely had a field day today with not only getting fired from the job, he was kicked out of the job. So how can he have a great time? So field day is incorrectly used, A and C. Once you know the meanings, the question itself becomes easy then. Okay, try the second one. Here also, now if you see where it is correctly used, in the exam, read the pattern very carefully. Somewhere they will ask correctly used, somewhere they will ask incorrectly used, so you should know. Acha, first one, it is not highlighted here. This one is fishing for compliments. Okay, this is your idiom, fishing for compliments. Okay, and the other one was under a cloud. Okay, here under a cloud is also an idiom, under a cloud. Okay, and keep your own counsel, keep his own counsel. So 1, 2, face the music, 3, and this is 4, 4 sentences where the idiom is correctly used. If you see, you can pause after every question and try on your own, guys, before the solution. Try it so that you know how many you're aware of. Okay. When you fish for compliments means you try to get people to say good things about you. Try to get people to say good things about you. Okay, face the music. When we say face the music means, what do? Accept criticism. Like you face the you did something wrong and now you will face the consequences of it. Accept the criticism, whatever people are blaming you for. If you have done something wrong, you will definitely face the consequences. This is how we use it. Then when you are under a cloud, you are basically in negative, we use it, disgraced will be the answer. Okay, now keep your own counsel. You're keeping something to yourself. Basically, you are not letting your views known to others. Okay, so keep your own counsel is to say what your opinions are, not say. Okay, you own, you're keeping it on your own. So not say your opinions, not say what your views are, what your opinions are. Okay, so now correctly used, if you had to mark here, which one you will mark? B and D. Now, if you see the context, okay, asking for compliments is not so bad when you know that you have done well. So here it is going by with the meaning. Luxury transport industry is disgraced because of the illegal activities they are doing. Okay, they are in danger, the luxury transport industry. So both places in B and D, they are using the idiom correctly, right? Okay, next one is a different pattern. So like I said, I'll show you a variety of patterns which can be asked in idiom based questions. What is this pattern? Now you see, first is written, then B, then second sentence B, third sentence B. They have used one idiom in the A and then they have used a situation. You have to see where the meaning of the phrase is correctly explained in the situations given in B. Okay, where it is correctly used. Okay, now here also, first let us write and understand the meaning. You can pause and you can try, but I'll tell you the answer after every question. I am in two minds. When you are two minds means obviously difficulty, in difficulty deciding what to do. In two minds. Even the score means when you try to take revenge. You even the score. Okay, if somebody has done something harmful or something wrong with you and you try to take revenge, even the score. Now keep your options open, meaning you can choose among several possible you can say courses of action. Your choices are open, you can choose or select from any. Okay, choices open. Okay, so basically you postpone making a decision so that one can choose among several options. You're giving them many options. Now in B sentences, the situations are given. Okay, where are they correctly reflected? If your answer is only A. Why? This new situation has created all sorts of problems, as now I am unable to decide. When you are in two minds, you are unable to decide. Same context. So it is matching with this given phrase. So definitely one is using the meaning correctly. Okay. If the product doesn't work, you are given the choice of a refund. Here we are not talking about anything about revenge. So 2 is cancelled. Keep your options open. I can give you no definite answer. So definitely not about options. So third is also cancelled. So this is the other pattern. Okay. Now similar pattern, I will give you this one for homework. Okay. One I have done and shown. So please note this. In the PDF you will get this question. So try doing this. Try attempting it. Okay. Going to the next pattern now. Here there are direct questions. You just need to identify, okay, both grammar wise and meaning wise. You have to replace. It is replacement but with idioms. Needless to say, I could use some direction and encouragement in the new job from someone who knows of the ropes. Off is not required. The idiom correct one is knows the ropes. What do you mean? Know the details of something. Okay. Who has appropriate experience. Okay. Has experience of the appropriate processes, procedures, know the details of the job, okay, what is to be done, know the processes. So, when you know the ropes, you know the details, you are experienced in that particular thing. Off is wrong, the correct idiom is know the ropes. Okay. Similarly, next one, try living on a low income in London where a cup of coffee costs an arm and a leg. Okay. So, no improvement. This is a perfect idiom, something which is very costly, very expensive. We say an arm and a leg. The dress cost me an arm and a leg. Okay. Next one. Here also, if you see a phrase is highlighted, okay, which can replace. Now, basically, here you have to give the meaning of the given phrase. In the options, you have the meanings. The aforementioned opinion underwent a snowball effect to the extent that millions of Indian fans alleged Smith of foul play. When we say snowball effect means where a situation is there where the consequences are increased. Okay. So one situation which results or grow at an increasing level, there's a snowball effect. It increase a faster rate. Okay. So for example, climate change, something negative happened, then this situation is worsening and worsening and worsening, so at a faster rate the consequences grow. Okay, clear? So a situation where consequences increase. Okay, now I think we did just now did this one, a blind alley. I told you already, so you would know this. When your cheap food is a blind alley that doesn't benefit the rural economy, means it is a what kind of path? Dead end, where it will lead you to nothing. It is definitely not positive. Okay, it is a dead end. Cheap food is a dead end. You can't say cheap food is written, so first option is cancel. Is leads, you will not say. Okay, is a course of action that doesn't benefit, definitely, but more importantly, blind alley means that leads to nowhere. There is it's a path where you will not reach anywhere. Definitely not positive. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Okay. Next, the last straw. Using these services to incite a riot, clearly used was the last straw. Okay. Here, I think we have heard this phrase a lot. So, the ultimate setback. You are facing many situations in life, one after the other, which is negative. Okay. Now, when you say the final problem, you are facing back to back negative situations. Now, the final problem in that series, okay, is where you will lose all your patience. Till now you were showing patience. Okay, one bad thing happened, second happened, third happened. Now this is the ultimate setback. Now you have lost all hope, the final problem. Okay, so the ultimate setback. Okay, next one, again replacement. So these are all your common ones which I have put in the questions. These are also common ones which you should know. I don't believe there is a more important matter to deal with than the security and efficacy of our democracy. So, here the change in pattern is you are given the meaning. Now, options have your idioms. So, when we say more important, something more important to deal with means bigger fish to fry. When we say something more important to deal with, it means you have a bigger fish to fry. Okay. Quick rap on the knuckles means quick minor punishment. Okay, which is intended to serve as a warning. Okay, now chip on one's shoulder which is like when you have a chip on one's shoulder means you have an attitude which is like very very you can say hostile. You are ready to fight, basically hostile. Okay. Strange person is, this is very easy. Strange person. Queer fish, we say very strange. Somebody is very strange. Okay, guys. Close shave meaning narrow escape. So there was an accident that happened and he was saved by a close shave, means a narrow escape. Okay. So this is bigger fish to fry, which means you have better things to do, more important things to do. Now, another one, you understood, right? Meaning is given, idiom is given in the option. So it's just the opposite of the previous pattern. Make things easier than usual for ourselves means cut ourselves some slack. The meaning is make things easier. You can say this in a different way, cut ourselves some slack. Okay. Now, be afraid of your own shadows means you are easily suspicious and doubtful about what is happening, around you. You become very very suspicious. Okay. Twist one's words means somebody has said something and you will just misrepresent what someone has said. You twist their words. So twist word only giving you the meaning what someone has said. Okay, keep your nose to the grindstone. What does it mean? Keep your nose to the grindstone. Show no outward emotion is not turn a hair. Okay. Okay. So this is when you show no emotion, you're not turning any hair. Okay. Now, here, cut yourself some slack, make things easy for yourself. Okay. Again, guys, repeating, if you want the descriptive batch, do not join at the last moment. Use code Harshita for discount and enroll soon. Mains plus descriptive is also a combination available if you want to access both. Do go for it and use the code. Hope you are getting this, guys. Okay. Now, the lesser of the two evils, if we say something which is better. Okay. The lesser of the two evils, at least both are very negative, but this one is still better. Okay. Next, try this under the knife. Very basic one. Sometimes you don't know in the exam, but I think you can make out from the sentence given. You can infer the meaning. You can at least try. So in the under the knife, you go under the knife means you go through surgery. Through surgery. Keep us posted. The doctor has promised to keep us posted. Means inform us. Okay. So if you're going on leave, do let us know when. Keep us posted of the updates. We say no, keep us posted. Update us whatever is happening. Do give us the information about it. A bitter pill to swallow. Very basic one. A bitter pill to swallow. Something which is very very difficult to digest. Something which is can't be accepted very soon, maybe something negative or unpleasant, very very hard. Okay. A literal blast from the past. Okay. Now here it is a wonder. Okay, from the sentence meaning, something that surprises you, basically a blast from the past because you had almost forgotten about it. From the past means something, a wonder. Why? Something that surprises you. Now, why this is written in this idiom from the past? Because you had almost forgotten about it. Almost forgotten about it. Okay. Now, next one. Blessing in disguise. Okay. This I always give this example. You miss a train and then you're very sad, but later you come to know that train met with an accident, so you understand that was a blessing in disguise. So initially a situation which seems negative, but actually it turns out to be good or positive for you. Okay, blessing in disguise. Wake up call. What is a wake up call? From the sentence meaning, I think you can make out. Guys, this is for your revision, complete basic idiom revision. Also, let you know, I have done 30 important idioms. There's video on Oliveboard YouTube, 30 common idioms for your exams. Do revise that also for your mains and go. You will find it on Oliveboard YouTube. I have done one video earlier also. So wake up call is a moment of realization. You become aware about something, you realize something, right? Keep hunger at bay. When you keep hunger at bay means you control something so that it doesn't cause you problems. Basically, what do? You prevent hunger. Okay. So rice, pasta, beans were the things that used to help me when I was very hungry, that used to prevent my hunger. Okay. Now the next pattern is you have to fill in the blank with the idiom. So you did phrase replacements with idioms, fillers with idioms now. After dash for almost an hour, we eventually had to agree to their terms. Means first we were very adamant. We were standing our ground. Standing our ground means we were being firm. We were not listening or obeying to them. We were firm that we will follow this only. But then eventually we listened to them. Okay. Now, throwing up the sponge is basically admitting defeat. Okay. Throwing cold water means being discouraging or actually being negative about something. Being negative about something. Turning coats, not loyal. When you're not loyal, you change your party, you change your team. Okay. Switching on to the opposite party, opposite side, you're not loyal. Turning the tables on someone means you completely change the situation. Okay, you change the situation completely. So here we are saying agreed later. Initially we were not agreeing, so we were standing our ground. Next one. Next one. We were left to dash at it was too much after a claim was declined by our travel insurance. We were left to pay the bill. When you say pay the bill, it's same meaning like foot the bill. We were left to bear the expenses. Okay. Now, when you show no sign, this I think we did, turn ahead, no sign of distress, no sign of anxiety, you are unafraid, you turn ahead. We say, rock the boat means disturb a stable situation. Everything is going smooth and you disturb that situation. Now, somebody tricks you, cheats you, means you are taken for a ride. Okay. Cause someone to engage in dispute. Cause a fight, basically. Cause someone to engage in a dispute, in a conflict, in a fight. We say set people by ears. Okay. But here we are talking about paying. Yeah, because our insurers declined about the money. So we had to pay the bill. Next one. There are clear indications that his ideas are what? Becoming popular. So becoming popular means gaining ground. Okay. Here his ideas are becoming popular, gaining ground. Because he is becoming popular. I think from the sentence meaning you can understand this much. Okay. When you decide to do something bit difficult, very common idiom, guys. Decide to do something difficult is biting the bullet. Make amends means correct your mistake. Correct a mistake. Rubbing him the wrong way means cause someone to be angry, to be annoyed. When you are sitting on the fence, basically, what are you confused? Which side to go? Okay, you are undecided. You are not able to decide. You are not able to take a decision. You are very confused sitting on the fence. Okay, next one. Few more to go. Let's finish this. Jack is just awaiting the auspicious moment to discuss his vision now that he has a frog in his throat. What do you mean having a frog in your throat? It's not literal meaning. Idioms are never literal meanings. So, frog in your throat means when now he is unable to speak normally. Okay, he's waiting for a good moment to discuss his vision. It is not that he has a frog in his throat. It is not that he is like his throat is dry and he's not able to speak. He's just waiting for a perfect moment. Okay, lame duck is unsuccessful person or any unsuccessful thing or organization. Rotten apple means who creates problems. Piece of cake, easy thing to do. Tough cookie, like who's very very, you can say, physically and emotionally strong. Any person who is physically and emotionally strong. Okay, now next one, then this is one last filler, so I'll give you two for homework also, which you can mention. The answers that I would want is in the comments definitely. Contrary to what some people have claimed, they were not destitute. Now, destitute, you should know, they were not poor or down and cut. So, if you know this meaning, then after or something related to this. Okay, down and out means they have no job, nowhere to live. Okay, something with regards with obviously close to poor meaning. Okay, fall flat means the show fell flat, means it was not funny, it was not successful or not entertaining. Cut both ways means having both disadvantages and advantages and disadvantages, having both. Okay, look sharp means very very, make haste, do things very quickly. Haul over the coals meaning speak angrily to someone. Okay, maybe they have done something you did not approve of and now you are angry with them and you speak angrily with them. Okay, so these are your pattern for idiom based. This is what is expected. Two blanks I'll give you for homework also, two questions. Okay, one replacement and one blank, right? So do mention your answers in the comments below. For idioms, do not do much. I'm just providing you on my Telegram. You know that there is a PDF given. Second thing, you do the YT session, which I have done, 30 most common frequently used editorial idioms, which I have given on YT, and particularly this class, idiom questions. Okay, so this will be enough. Okay, if you get a question, you will be, then you can't do like thousands, because this is, you might get this pattern in mains, you might not. So even if you know this much, you'll be able to handle some questions. Now guys, do join the interview course. If you want, use my code Harshita. Also, like I said, in super elite, all the courses included, you can go for this one. And the best is descriptive plus mains batch, which we have come up with, PO mains and descriptive. Anything you buy, use my code Harshita for maximum discount. If you have any query, you can also ping me on Telegram. Also mention your answers in the comments below. If you have any doubts regarding idioms or any of these questions which you did not understand, let me know in the comments. I'll help you with it. Thank you so much. Thank you.